All right, welcome back, YouTubers and students alike. Just wanted to do another books review. And so we're just gonna try to fly by this unedited and uncut. And we're gonna see how many we can get done and how fast the time. So anyway, so we have our Fantasy Genesis, a creative game for fantasy artists. This is amazing. I just got this in the mail today. I do want to show you what a groovy, awesome price it is. I'm gonna slide this over here so you guys can see it. Kindle price is $15. Paperback, you can buy it for $2.14. Amazing, $2.14. All right, so you'll see how amazing that is. We got a Chuck Lucas as the author again. Once again, remember, I am not getting any money for this. I just want to share what I've learned. So here we go. So what's lovely about this book, it's all about creativity, okay? So we have dice. You can call them nerd dice, you can call them D&D dice, whatever you want to call them, they're dice. If you don't have a dice like this, all you have to do is Google or go to whatever Play Store you have and do D20 dice, and there'll be a roller for you. So it's really cool about here. So we're gonna start way in the front here, normal stuff. Tells you the rules of the game. So basically you roll, this is a D6, which is a D6. You roll this, says a 2. So then you go over here and you have an insect list and says roll 2D6. So then you take 2D6, I have only one right here, so that's 6. Look at that, learning math, so that's 7. So 7, we got a lotus and a mantis. And so we write that down. Where do you write that down at? Well, in the back of the book, or you can just take a piece of paper, they have the game. So we have a basic game, we have an object, weapon game sheet, I think there's one more, and a creature game and a humanoid game sheet. So there's what, 4 different games, okay? And so you do that, and then you write that down, and then you go to your next one. And then there's the veggie, and then there's the techni, and then we got elemental and mineral, and I thought we had one more, but maybe not. We're supposed to have 4. Yeah, we did 4. Anyways, so what it looks like, look right here, this is the thing I saw on Amazon. So basically you write down what your stats are, and you don't have to use every single one, which I thought at first you had to. It makes no sense. Actually says in the book not to. So these are just giving you ideas. Then you say, okay, what I want to do. So this, the author took the reptile, frog, newt, and then he took sea life and shell, and he put that as the major form. And then he took this as the minor form down here. Looks like ember or hot coal, and then architecture or a place of worship or totem. So he took all those ideas and really racked his brain, and he came up with this awesome looking incense burner animal thing. Really cool. So this is a game to stop writer's block, encourage creativity, and then also it also teaches you some awesome little tidbits. So let's move on. So here we go. Beautiful art here. We have all the stuff for rolling. Definitely worth the money. So here is our lobster fish. Thought that was great. Really talks about what's going on there. And this is what I like here. We got wrinkles, ridges, and warts for your fish or whatever animal. Kind of guides you through kind of the process. Let me back up here so you can see everything. Definitely worth, I think I got this with shipping for $6. Definitely going to be using this inside and outside the classroom. Right now I'm teaching middle school. Was doing high school. I do teach some advanced students, so definitely this will be something I'll be doing and encouraging. We have horses, so they have a little bit of everything. We love the teeth and the jaws, tusks. We got paws. Amazing, amazing stuff in this book. It's not one of those books that's going to teach you from start to finish how to do a specific fantasy character. I think it might have a little bit of that in here, but very, very little. Like that fish was pretty much it, or like this right here, this fly trap and vines. So this is probably as much as start to finish you'll get, but it's basically teaching you a game, which sounds like a lot of fun for creativity purposes. Plus, you learn all of these little tips on how to get this art going on here. Mushrooms. I just did a mushroom piece the other day. I'm still trying to finish it up. Really cool. Like all the extras. I probably could have added some of this stuff to my work, some of the details that I didn't put in mine. So I just really like how I'm going to flip several at a time now. The water drops, pools, and bubbles. That's so cool. So if you just want to learn a little bit about this stuff, just kind of to develop your depth and understanding, creativity. Oh, love this. Emotional, awesome. I really love the artist's line work here. Awesome. So right over here we have the wide eyes, and then we have a passive, aggressive, inverted, and staggered. So yes, it has a description here, but not even reading the descriptions. I just really encourage you guys to look closely and study what emotional response they're eliciting from you, and try to figure out what features are doing that. Okay, what was this telling you? What is this inverted telling you? So then we got some people over here. Once again, he breaks down the sketch again. Emotionalist, if you want to roll a d20, which would be one of these ones. And the book breaks all that stuff down for you. And so if you want to figure out what kind of emotion to use, super helpful. I'm busting. Can't wait to sit down and use this later on this evening. Action list, that's cool. D20 as well. So super cool. I just had a student that I taught a couple years ago, now in his early 20s, and he got a hold of me and said, hey, I need something to do. I need something to draw. I want to work on drawing. Well, I recommended this book. I'm glad I did, because I saw people's, wasn't people's reviews, but I saw a glimmer on the inside of the book from Amazon, and it was amazing. Once again, I'm not getting paid for this. I just want you guys to have some sort of creative outlet and encouragement. So this right here, I'd go ahead and pick this up. Remember, like, subscribe, and hit me up with any comments. Thanks.